All right, I am recording. So we are going to do a quick photo training of just how I edit my photos and how I make them bright and colorful. So people, when they stop on your page, like on your stories or on your actual Facebook page or your Instagram page, they stop when they look at photos that are bright, colorful, not pixelated. And I'm just going to show you how I edit it really fast because a lot of people have been messaging me asking how to edit their photos. So that's what we're going to start with, and then we're going to go right into getting host to post up. Your goal is to get 10 host to post up a day, so I'll explain that in a little bit, but I'm going to show you the photo thing first. So everyone look at my screen, and what I have is a preset from Etsy. So I went on Etsy and I bought like presets from another blogger. It was like $5, I think, but I know I just found another app that you guys can use for free. So you want to go to the App Store and download this thing called Presetters. I'll just show you at the same time. I think it's like Presetters. There it is. Okay. So this is the app. It's called Presetters. It has a little crown on it. If you have that, download it. And then you also have to download Lightroom. So these are the two apps that you want to make your photos more colorful. So you have Adobe Lightroom, which is free. And then you also have Presetters, which is free, right? So get those two apps downloaded on your phone. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into the app called Presetters, and you're gonna find something that you like, right? You're looking down at these filters. Do you like Indio, Bali, Special? New York is cool, Ocean's pretty, Teal, Portrait, Journey. This one looks really pretty. Okay, so I am going to find the one I like. I like this one. And I hit open. Yes, get preset. It is free. Oh, this one is special. Hold on. You have to find one that's free. Is this one free? Yep. Okay. So I guess the ones that are white that say open are free. Yeah. Okay. So you can hit open down here. It looks like this. You're going to save image. It should have saved to my camera roll, hopefully. Let me just make sure. I'm just going to hit save image. Oh, why isn't it letting me save it? Maybe I have too much going on my internet. You know what? I'm just going to open it right into Lightroom. So I'm going to go over here, hit more, find Lightroom, open it right into Lightroom, launch Lightroom now. And what you're going to do in Lightroom is you're going to find that photo, which is right here. And it's really simple. I have this recorded, guys, so you can just redo this like later. But you're going to hit these three dots, the top right, and you're going to hit create preset, and you're going to name it, I don't remember what it was called, Indio. Name it whatever you want to, hit check mark, and it's done. It's there now. And then what I would do is I find a photo, like I took this one this morning, and this is without any preset. So I'm gonna go into my camera roll. You can actually add any photos that you want to from your camera roll. I'm gonna use that one because that's a really good one to show you guys. So I have this photo. It's a normal photo. Right now it still looks good, right? Because I took it with good lighting. If you take pictures away from the sun, so like if you're looking at the sun here and then you take a selfie like this, it's gonna be way better. Let me show you on my camera. This is clearer than if I was against the sun. So if you go outside and take your photos, they're gonna be a lot better and clearer. If you are inside and you can't go outside that day, you just wanna open up your window and take a picture near the window. So you want the sun to be, natural sunlight is like the best for lighting. So you just wanna be the sun coming in on you. Right at sunset is the best time to take photos if you're gonna take photos outside, because the sun's not like making you pale like a ghost. It's like really like, it's perfect. It's behind the clouds, it's setting. It's really gonna have the best lighting for your photos. This right here, this photo actually could have been a little bit better that I took because I'm underneath like a pavilion outside. But if I took it outside on the grass, it would be clearer because the sunlight's coming down on it. So you just wanna make sure, if you guys go to like Amazon, you can get like a tripod for your phone, like look up phone tripods. They're like $10. Get one. You can put it against your window. You can put it on your counter in your kitchen and just take photos with the light coming in. And then you bring this photo into Lightroom and you have your preset that you just download it from Presetters. If you want to pay for a preset, go to Etsy, find some good ones there, but find some free ones, mine as well, right? Find some free ones. And then you're going to scroll down to the bottom of the photo and you're going to hit presets. And then these are all my presets, but the one that I just downloaded was Indio. That's right here. Do you see how the photo changed, right? So you look at that, reset all adjustments. Crazy difference, right? So it goes from that, and then let me put on like an adventure one. It brightens up the photo. It brings out all the colors. Second tip, when you're editing photos with your skin tone in it, with your actual face, with your actual body, sometimes presets make you orange or make you like red. This is how you fix that. So you're going to go into your camera roll in Lightroom, right? And you're gonna find, let me find a selfie, or let me just find a picture. Where's a picture of me? There's a picture of me. Okay, so I have this photo of me. It already has a preset on it, but it's fine. And I have a preset. Let's just say I'm gonna put on any of these. Honestly, would make me like turn orange or red, like that. Do you see how like, obviously I'm not going to use this. It's really, really bright. It's too bright. But you see how my face is kind of like a reddish, like orange tint. If you have a preset that does that to your skin tone, but you love the background colors, you just go into, you're still in Lightroom, you hit the thing that says color at the bottom. And then at the top right, you see how it says mix? This is for your skin tone. Your skin tone colors are red, orange, and yellow. So if you adjust your saturation on red, orange, and yellow, you should be able to adjust your skin tone colors only. So right here is red, orange, yellow. My face looks a little red. So I'm gonna hit the red one and I'm gonna adjust my saturation. See how the red's going away? Orange, I'm gonna adjust the orange down. Like I said, I'm not gonna use this filter, it's really bright. And then the yellow, I might adjust it there. So see, my skin changed. It's not red anymore. It's not orange anymore. Now it's just white. Now it's just bright. So I'm going to hit done. And if it's really too bright for me, I can hit light and just adjust my exposure. You just want to be careful when you are adjusting. Don't adjust too much because it will start to pixelate your photo. So just mess around with that. Use light, use color, and use preset. That's all you really need to know in Lightroom, and you'll be able to change up the skin tone color, brighten your photos. Like I said, if you took this photo, like if I took this photo near a window, it would have so much more clarity than what I did. But this picture actually was just in my living room. So definitely take photos near windows, take them outside if you can. Hit check. And then just to export it, so I did this photo with you guys. Which one did I did this one with you guys? To export it back to your camera roll, you just hit this little share button at the top right here, and you're gonna hit export to camera roll. Now it exports the photo to your camera roll, and you can use it in your posting. That's number one. That's it. That's all you have to do to use presets. You just find a preset that you like, open it up in Lightroom, use it, save it, create a preset, use the preset, and then adjust the colors based on your skin tone and stuff like that. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions in the chat about editing a photo in Lightroom? Okay, so now it's in my camera roll, right? So it's right here. So I'm ready to post this. I can go to my Facebook like I did today and post. I posted the photo, edit it. I posted a picture of Harvey, edited it, and then I made this photo, which was a background of when we were driving through Asheville with the income disclosure statement, because I talk about in my post working from my social media. If you talk about working from your phone, you just need to have the income disclosure statement somewhere in your post. I like putting it on top of a picture just because it's still my photo. So if you guys want to do that, all you need is the income disclosure picture, and then you need the app called Over. Over is also free. I downloaded, I have the paid version, so I know it looks a little different if you have the free version. But you're going into Over, you hit the plus sign, and you're gonna hit image, and you'll find the photo that you want to use, and you can adjust the size at the bottom if you want to, like based on if you want to use it for a story, if you want to use it for a post, things like that. hit the check mark, and then for image, you click image again and you go into all photos. And I have a folder in my photo albums called income disclosure statement. So I have it ready to go. And I can just put it on top of a photo and save it like this and use it. So if you need the income disclosure statement, message me, I will send that to you. But just create a folder with them so you have them easily accessible. And then I just adjust it because it has to be a full size and it has to be, they have to be able to read it. Hit the check mark. Top right is the little export button again. And then I hit save. And then it goes right to my camera roll and I can use this photo that's actually still my photo in my posts that I talk about the business. You only need that in your posts when you are talking about money because it's an FTC thing. Like you just need, whenever you talk about money, you need to make sure you say the average amounts that every person makes at every rank. So we have that there. That's all posting, guys. That's posting. You can always just follow like any of the leaders in the company and look at how they post and just mimic what they do. And then the other thing that you want to be doing every day is stories, which are really simple. So don't like overcomplicate this. This is Instagram, right? If you scroll over, I mean, you can just scroll your finger over like that now, but there's also this little plus sign here. Oh, not that plus sign. Where is it now? They changed everything. Okay, so if you're on your home page and you hit the plus sign in the top left, that's now where the story button is. But you can also just always scroll on over to the left. And this little settings wheel at the top, you wanna make sure you're automatically sharing your story to Facebook. We don't share our Instagram posts over to Facebook automatically because it messes with the algorithm. So make sure if you post on Instagram, you also post on Facebook on your feed. But your story, you can kill two birds with one stone. So go to the settings wheel, hit share to your story. And then once you're in there, that means now anytime you take a photo, it's going to, hey, Brett, it's going to, you're on my thing. It's going to automatically go over to Facebook. So let's just say I wanted a picture of Brett working on his computer right now. There's these thing called filters that you can automatically use, which is a preset basically. To use someone else's preset, to use someone else's preset, I will show you how to get that. You can just go on to my story. But yeah, so like if I want to take a boomerang of Brett, that's this little like infinity symbol. And I can go like that, and now he's moving. And now this could be my story. Look at you. That could be my story if I want it like a boomerang. If you're doing it, if you want to show yourself making the coffee, you just want to go down to the one that says hands free. And then you want to come on here and you want to find like a filter that you like for your face. Ooh, I look tired. It's fine. So I would put this like right here, and I did this morning, and I would just hit this button, and now I would make my, well, it's not going to let me because I am on Zoom. Now it's going to yell at me because I'm on Zoom. But you can just hit that button and automatically take the video for you. Same thing, you guys can mess around, layout, change grid. I never really use super zoom or anything like that. But that's how you, let me come back into here. That is how you take a picture on your story right away. You can also upload photos. So if I scroll up and let's just say, do I have any, let's just say I made this one an over of a girl that just joined the team. So I have it in my camera roll ready to go. And now I just have to hit the bottom left button that says to your stories, and it's going to go to my Instagram and my Facebook. If you can see my Instagram picture and my Facebook symbol. So if I click that button, it's automatically going to go up to both. Now, if you had something like, let me go into the stories chat and find something. So if you're not in the stories chat, just message me and you can get at it. But if you're in the stories chat and you want to use, let's use the cleanse, it's cute. So I can save all 5 of these photos to my camera roll. And now when I go into my Instagram story, I can post, let me just make sure that's the right one. Yeah. I can just adjust the size, post it to my stories, right? Scroll up, upload a photo, post it to your stories. So you want to have your stories filled with before and afters, pictures of the product, things about you doing the business, stuff like that, and also your normal life because you don't want it to be just it works. So there we go. All right, so I'm gonna end the last slide on here with a poll because I want people to vote on if they want to try the cleanse or not. So at the top, there's a little sticky notes, little smiley face. I click that, And this is where you can mess around, add music, add your location, find like GIFs that you want to add. But if you click on, where's poll? Right there, poll. You never want to put a yes and a no. You always want yeses. So yes, send me info, and I'm in is what I'm gonna write. And then I'm just gonna put it like here. And then I'm gonna add this to my story. And now if you go back to watch your story, so here's my whole story. I'm gonna start from the beginning really quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is like me with Harvey, and then I did a business story. So I just took one photo, put it on my story, and I just kept adding text to it. That's all. I saved it. I wrote text, I saved it. I wrote text again, I saved it. That's all you have to do to make a story like this, that simple. Just write on one photo. And this is just talking about the business. And then I end with the picture of the income disclosure statement, like I just showed you how to make. You can also copy a photo from your camera roll and paste it onto your Instagram story, which I can show you guys that real quick so you can know how to put the income disclosure statement on there. And then I talked about how like we're driving through the mountains, how they gave Harvey and Chloe a goodie bag, our view, the dog park, the restaurant we went to, and then I go right into us making coffee outside, right? Showing me using the products. Then I talked about samples available. It was all very, very simple story. But now on here, I have a poll. So whenever anyone clicks that and votes on it, if you just scroll up on the photo, you'll see who has voted. And you can also see who's viewed your story too. And then you can go message, click on their thing. That's me, obviously, but you can go message them and say, hey, I see you're interested in the herbal cleanse. Or, hey, I see you're interested in the business opportunity, whatever you put a poll on. So you have that there. The last thing I want to show you guys is how to paste a photo onto your story. Just because like I showed you how to do the income disclosure statement on your page. If you talk about the money or the business in your story, you need to make sure you have the photo in there too. So you want to find a photo that you're using. I'm just going to show you one of my income opportunities. Let's just say this. Let's just say this is the photo I wanted to add an income disclosure statement to, right? So I had the photo ready to go. It's now about to post on my story. I need to add an income disclosure statement because I'm talking about money. So I'm going to go find my folder with my income disclosure, and I'm going to just hit the share button and hit copy photo. You can copy any photo from your camera roll and paste it on your Instagram or Facebook story. Well, Instagram story. So I go back to my story. It's already ready. Add sticker. There it is. I can adjust it. It's ready to go. And now I can post it with the income disclosure on there. You also can, if I didn't see that pop up, I can just actually hit paste and it will be there on my paste. Quick tip. If you have something like this of you with your coffee and you want it to show a before and after photo, maybe you can go into your camera roll, you have to actually have it saved first, but you can find a before and after picture that you want to use. This one's about the skinny brew. I can copy it. I can bring it on over. I can paste it onto my story and I can have it here. Right? You can make your own stories here. It's really like, just mess around with it, have fun. And then it'll be better than stealing other people's, you know? You can always steal, I steal people's all the time. And I'll show you how to do that too, really easily. But this is just a cool way to make it your own unique flair. And once you get your own results, you can put them in there. Before I finish this, I wanna show you the over thing again. So you know how we went into the app over to like add income disclosure statement? You can also hit the plus sign and hit transparent. And this will give it a background, like no background. So if I had transparent, I can make anything in here that I want to, text and anything, and bring it onto my Instagram story. So I'm gonna look up graphics and I'm gonna look up coffee and I'm gonna bring in a picture of coffee. These are funny. I'm just gonna bring in that one. That one's cute. You can change the color, just mess around with this. And then I can write like text and I can do skinny coffee, right? And I can just change the color really quick. And then maybe I'm gonna bring in some glitter or something. I don't know. That's not that cute, but you guys get the point. You can like make it whatever you want to, and then you'll export it to your camera roll. So you hit save, and then you go into your camera roll. And you find it. And right now it looks like a white background, but it was transparent. So it's going to be see-through. So I'm going to copy it, copy photo, and then I'm going to go back into that story and paste it on there. So now like I can paste skinny coffee. I mean, I can make it like better, right? Something like that. You can just mess around, make stories your own. Have fun with it. And then if you are newer and you just need to get more story ideas before you like go around making your own, just go and follow like anything that any of us post. So if you're looking at my story, you know how I just did the cleanse one, that's something that you could take. So if you didn't have the app, how all you do to take someone else's story is you hold down the screen. You view their story, you hold down the screen with your finger, and it's going to see how it gets rid of the name in the top left corner. If you hold down the screen and take a screenshot, and then all you have to do is just crop it because it's obviously going to have your like phone battery and stuff. And then you can save this to your camera roll and use that. So let's just say I was looking at, Cheyenne always has really good ones too. So let's just say I was looking at Cheyenne's page and I want it to, I mean, not that anymore because that's over. I want it to take, oh, she's actually showing herself using the Skinny Brew. So just say the sale wasn't over and I wanted to use this picture, I would just hold down and I would screenshot and it would get rid of her name in the top left corner and I would crop it and then I'd be able to use it for myself. Does that make sense? So that's how everyone takes like bright colorful photos. All of these are edited with a preset. All of these, a lot of them are near the window and outside. Just find your preset that you want in the presetters app, upload it into Lightroom like I showed you guys, and then you can mess around with that and just use the same filter. If you use the same filter, you're going to create a flow on your page. And then also you can mess around with posting in your stories. On your page, you just want to be present every day. So show something about the business, about the products, do an interactive post, stuff like that on your social media pages. And then on your story, just to upload photos, like what are you eating, what are you doing, where are you going, or who are you hanging out with. Show people your behind the scenes on your story. Your page is more just for like, okay, I work from my phone, I use these products, this is my life. And then on your story, it's your behind the scenes. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording for this.